I'm Stephanie Cook, here reporting for Emory University Athletics. Joining me today is Joan Reed, Assistant Athletic Director and Head Athletic Trainer at Emory University. Joan, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to interview with us.
Thanks.
How does your department manage the health of approximately 350 athletes at Emory?
Well, the sports medicine department is made up of myself, John is the assistant athletic trainer, and we have 4 graduate assistant athletic trainers that take care of the health and welfare of the varsity athletes here at Emory University. We do everything from preseason physical screenings along with all of our team physicians who volunteer their time, and we keep all the medical records in computerized software. We cover practices. We work closely with the coaches and the strength and conditioning coaches to develop prevention programs and monitor injuries, rehab, and return to play guidelines for our student athletes.
What is the philosophy of your department and ways to prevent athletes from being injured?
The sports medicine department, our philosophy is basically, we want to help the athletes be as healthy and strong and fit as they can be when they're on the field to help prevent injuries. In addition, we help along with looking at different kinds of equipment, padding and mouth guards and such to help prevent certain types of injuries. We also do quite a bit of education regarding heat illness, concussion prevention and treatment, reporting injuries and so forth to help better care for our student athletes.
What do you consider the most rewarding aspects of your job?
Probably the most rewarding aspect of my job here at Emory University is the relationships that I've developed and built with the student athletes and with the coaching staff over the years, and watching our teams and individuals succeed in their endeavors.
What kind of education or training do you need to be an athletic trainer?
To become a certified athletic trainer, you have to be accepted into a 4-year curriculum program at a major university. Most athletic trainers, once they finish their undergraduate degree, sit for a national boards exam, followed by usually a 1 or 2 year graduate degree, and then you progress into, you can either go into a fellowship, an internship, or an entry-level job.
Talk about some of the advancements that have taken place in your field since your involvement.
There have been quite a few. I've been certified athletic trainer since 1988. If you're looking at technology alone, I mean, back in 1988, we used to make sure that we always had a quarter in our medical kits to make an emergency call because there were no cell phones. So that one piece of technology alone has been instrumental in, advancing the speed of care in emergency situations. Also, there was no internet back then, so now it's much easier to look up things and access medical records and send emails and those kind of things. On the medical side, there's been so many advances. 2 that come to note. One is ACLs, for example. In 1988, when I was working in a hospital, we would rehab ACLs. Post-operatively, we would get them. They would be in a cast 6 to 8 weeks, and it was an open procedure back then. Now it's arthroscopic. It takes about 45 minutes, and most of the time the patients can be, working on range of motion the next day. Head injuries are another injury that we've learned to manage much more successfully today than we did back in 1988. The advances in research regarding head injuries is phenomenal, and there's still a long way to go, but we care for head injuries much better than we used to.
Thank you for your time today, Joan.
Thank you.
For Emory Athletics, I'm Stephanie Cook.